Abuye ekuseni uzibuke esibukweni xa ngabona iqhawe buyile ezingubeni. We're not ready for the day. The man is back, and today I'm reviewing Sjava Umphako EP. Umphako, fam. Umphako. You know, when I was listening to this album, Binsiki Umphako mama. Yo, coincidence was just at another level. But anyways, getting into it. Sjava, go listen. Like if you want to hear like introduction, yeah, okay, like his family lineage and all that. Listen to how he introduced himself, how he introduced himself to the world. Seasons on the Black Panther soundtrack. Yeah. Then Seasons. I would think featuring Sjava, Mozi and Reason, what's his taste. But yeah, you give it that verse introduces him as a whole. That was a good verse. But we're not talking about that. Sjava, how we know him from Sinamuva, his previous album where we got like his singles Uthando, Gembela. That was like from Ego Deluxe Edition. That was like legit, probably my favorite thing. Like DJ Mapiriza on that album. And like langom 7. I like it. Ekuseni go 7. Yo, no coco. Those like the jams from that previous stuff, like how we got introduced to him, how I got introduced to him, and both my nigga and we. Abanye late, but my DJ okay. Umphako was Ambitious Entertainment ATM gave us some new stuff. Not a lot. Asvisu inyama emnandi nje encinci Umphako, as the EP is called. Gave us Umphako like EP, 4 tracks. It came in. The EP started with us. We were introduced to how he was gonna come back with this EP ngono ABANGANI. The video dropped and him, Saudi and MT were on that. But getting into the EP and how I feel about it and is now cool. Yeah, nah. So the first track was Confessions, the longest track on the EP. It's a track about like Uthando, dream, like asking about this girl's a girl dream about Tiena. Like how he loves her more than she'll ever love him. It's like a love struck song. Nice song for people who know what love is. And yes, no tandem, like I feel like age. You may I can't feel so I appreciate the track. It's a nice thought. Like Sjava like tends to have ingomos or Tando, and it also has another one on this album. But it's a nice track, for like a adulthood track, yeah. And then we go into track number 2, ABANGANI, which is a very well structured song. Yo, the song like legit stays like hit in the head, back of the head, like it's like it doesn't leave. Like the melody is good and everything about it. Like all 3 verses were brilliant. Along with Sjava, how you talking about like I think the whole thing was him. Yeah, no Saudi were about like show me. Sjava was about like show me your friend. Like that whole saying, if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. And it was kind of like teaching people about ABANGANI who were like is in yoga. Like watch out for not every friend you have was good. Which I feel like everyone probably has experienced it. No Jesu has experienced it, but yeah, but like his verse was about that and how uNkulunkulu emncedile. That's another thing I like about Sjava, like how you're so genuine. Like this verse is also very genuine. Like how you put your life out there in terms of even your religions out there. Abantu like, well, you could tell uNkulunkulu lately. Like when you just put there like how he helped you and uthando wakho, like oh go and yonke lonto. Abantu bakuncedayo like to where you are in life now. And I feel like this song also supports that, like showing like all the people who helped you to be where you are in life. So that verse, then it was Saudi. I feel like Saudi fair to like that now. Like he's also as genuine as Sjava. Like Saudi, yo, bruh. Like I don't agree with a lot of things he says, but I like the way the man puts his life on paper. You understand it. Like it's like, oh, like he's genuine, like it's him. Like that's what the way he is, he'll tell you. And that's how he did it in his verses out. Like I like how even the structure of the verse, like how he started about umama, told him, like warned him about ABANGANI, and then at the end he ends it off with how the same sentence, but then how he ended up he's thankful that he didn't listen because the friends, his situation where he was Soweto, like, and like as lokshin phofu in many indawo nelali zaseno phofu izilokishi ngxaki phofu ilali zingcono, but like ilokishi se up in South Africa, like yena how it affected him the way it is. And if it wasn't for abangani bakhe, he would have never been Saudi, would have never been lo Saudi simazi yo. And how without abangani bakhe, Satan, the devil, without his friends, the devil would have like entered, could have destroyed him, but God was still with him and got him through all that. And now he's a Saudi that we see. And that like this verse, like which just was that go listen to Le Verse, bro, like, and his album, bro. This is a reviewish and how, but like that too, like go listen to his story. Like Saudi, like you have to listen to him to understand him before judging him, before anything else. And that's what I like about him. He proves context, understand context of a situation. Don't just go in thinking someone is something because without knowing the context and why. But yeah, back to the track. You know, Empty was the last verse, talking about his success story. He was more about like how his like khula kwakhe, like childhood was like a struggle in a way, but but it was like struggle like that, but then throughout it all the Lord made a way, but and got him through it. Like he survived, and like it's like an upbringingness, like you're showing like noba siyahlupheka, noba kunzima, uThixo Yehova uzokunceda, uzophumelela kuyo yonke lento yenzayo. So it was like in a grand anjalo. Then next track was a lot of like talking about that song, because that song was also like the first single. I know, like it's the one that the melody stays like Umphako. That future part was very corny though, I won't lie. It was very corny. I'll show you a future. I'm talking Hendrix. Like I couldn't stop laughing like that. It was very corny, but I didn't get like. But the overall song was like beautiful to me. It grows on, and especially that music video. They like significant. It is all three of them. Like you get a story of the ATM, the three members of ATM, because there's more people than them alone, through this song. And then the next track number 3. Indombi. I think it's about like more. It's another track about female going after a girl, and like I like the line about like how I forgot your number, Yamu. Can I have your number? I know it starts with a 0. Like that was pretty funny, and I like that very much about that. And yeah. And also that way, but I use gaming, you know, like, because like also when you approach a female, like, okay, I know this part because because when you approach a female, it's like appearance compared to like, and Sjava was and like so some people might think like this is gaming because just the way it presents himself, but doesn't mean that like can I go after you, girl? Like Daktana, like Funba nawe, ingoma enjalo. And then there's also that break each part in the production of the song where Sjava goes like window, yo, that was like the gem or Itaiman or whatever is of the song. Like I like that part, like the production switch. I don't know who produced it, because if I go ref, it was then I assume it's ref or Raf. Shout out to him, anyways. Like shout out to Ian when I'm feeling like vision now. Like a lot of people don't get a lot of credit and what you do with Sjava, no empty. Like you don't get a lot of credit, and credit to you, man. And then the last track is IQHAWE, probably my favorite song on the whole 4-track EP. IQHAWE, which is a hero. I started off like that. Like it's like a very uplifting song. Like if you wake up in the morning and you look yourself in the mirror and you don't see a hero from field 2. Like, why you up for field 2? Well, let's go in field. I won't lie field. Like, you gotta try and teach us to tackle the day with positivity. Like, starting like how you talked about like starting your day with prayer. And like just like being more positive about your day. Like see the good, don't see the bad about everything and situational that's going on in your life. That's what the song I liked about it. It also reminded me. I also like it also because it's also like it's like it's close similar parts to that. Like I don't know. I like Sjava has a lot of different comments about in the morning, and like and the morning is very important. Yeah, so that was the whole EP, Umphako. To me, it dropped unexpectedly, but it's a very beautiful EP. I feel like fans got Sjava. It's an accommodating EP, mandate. It'll help everyone. Like it's not just for fans got Sjava, but it's for Wogum, like no introduction. Like okay, it's a good follow up after seasons, because people will always be intrigued to what you do after you get the international recognition, and this is a very good start, like a very very good start. The thing about Usina Umuva was very long. This was very short, and I liked the shortness of it, and it's a beautiful EP. Like shout out to you, man. And I feel like if you're not a Sjava fan, like Mamela, don't feel, just listen. Like Mamela, feel like Sjava is voice. You may him Sjava, you may say like oh was Cholo or something. Because I think you said that in some interview. But to me, feel like your voice is up there. Like you should be involved in this girl, but you should be up there in like history, in the history of South African musicians as like talented, because you're very talented. And it goes to Gogo wako, wokumtu abangani bakho, and most importantly uThixo, like for giving us like the way you are, and like helping us with, and he's giving us Umphako, and like, I just love you as your artistry, like musicianness, like you're a good artist. And I say everyone go listen to this EP. Do not sleep on it just because it's 4 tracks. It's a beautiful EP, good movement. Can't wait to see what you do next. And yeah, ATM.